Congratulations on your winning streak, Challenger. Frontier Brain has sent word that he's impressive. Sees your skill and he'd like to challenge you to a battle. Are you ready to fight him? Why is it that you move so slow compared to everyone else? Hi, my name is Paul. I heard a lot about you. You're Mochi from Newpark Town, right? You're much younger than I thought, so I thought you'd to show me. Show me the bond you built with your Pokemon. Show me what you've learned through battles with trainers. You were challenged by Tower Tycoon Palmer. Alright, now what's special about Palmer is he starts always, he always has three Pokemon, and they're never random, thankfully. So you can at least somewhat predict what he's going to use. He has a Milotic, a Dragonite, and a Rhyperior. And right now, in my opinion, this Milotic is probably the most dangerous of his entire team. Pick something that can take a hit and can deal a lot of damage. The way things are, there's a very strong chance that Raikami, thanks to not having said item to boost his power, I don't know why I decided not to put an item on him. Unless I get lucky with a crit or something, I'm probably going to lose Raikami right here. Oh wow, sweet. Okay. I spoke too soon. Anyways, oh, Repair is part ground. I thought it was just pure rock. Well, don't make the same mistake I did. Honestly, I don't trust either of my Pokemon to survive this, so I'm going to use Iron Tail and hope I get lucky. Because who knows, maybe Zera is strong enough to knock out, or at least mortally wound Rhyperior. Mortally wound is more like it. Honestly, if I didn't use Discharge, Zera would probably be fighting Dragonite at full health right about now. But then again, T1000 might be able to tank this. All I have to do is just hope he doesn't have a fire or move or earthquake, because either of those will lead to an early demise. Yeah, I'm not looking at chances. At least I resist Dragon Claw, which seems to be his primary form of attack. Which means I might actually kill him before he kills me. Although that's becoming more and more unlikely as this battle goes. Oh right, I have a Citrus Berry. Screw you, Palmer. I have no problem with losing to a spectacular trainer like you. Bravo. I imagine many great trainers will come to challenge me as you have just done. That's something I look forward to a great deal. You'll become even more skilled. Keep battling trainers from around the world and keep growing greater in stature. How about no? Congratulations. To pay tribute, we gain more BP. Yeah. I'm glad to have gotten this far, but I don't think I'll be going any further here. Oh, and thank you for the sprint. It's very similar to the one in the Battle Hall, just slightly different. Oh, commemorative ribbons. Congratulations on winning your 20 streak. Please get this trophy. We'll send it to your home. Now that's an achievement, that's for sure. But we're done with the battle tower for now. And it's time to move on to the next in the rotation. If this is the one I think it is, then I might actually skip it. Yeah, this is the Battle Factory, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Battle Factory. I'm skipping this one in the rotation because it's my favorite. Save the best for last, after all. Okay, so skipping that one, we're going down to the, what is this place called? Not sure, but it sounds cool. Game board is your life. It goes round and round as your portion goes up and down. How'd that sound? It made some kind of sense, didn't it? Figure this one out yet? Realizing events won't affect ground type mode. You should tell everybody. I'll tell you something. Poisoning or freezing events can be made ineffective if the type or ability it protects from status problems. Might be worth knowing. Probably is. An aspect of luck in these battles. The Battle Arcade reminds me of that. Decisive, very decisive. Yeah, flexibility is probably the best way to go. Gavin, go away. You know what I mean by stop on the spot? It's the skill of stopping the game board at the right time. But remember, if you don't stop it in 30 seconds, it'll stop by itself. I thought I was fully prepared with my prized Pokemon, but I had to swap and then use my opponents instead. I need to rethink all my strategies. I chose Pokemon that are good at attacking, but my opponent went for speed. Next time I'll try to use Pokemon with superior speed. Your advantages begin from stop and spot skills, but there's a lot of fun in letting the unknown hand luck decide. Game board shows better choices the greater wins you achieve. Could this word be alive? Probably not. Now what is this place all about? Welcome to the Battle Arcade. I am your guide at single and double battle challenges. Please be aware that these challenges are designed with a single trainer. Now before I read more into that, I need to look at something. In the Battle Arcade, to get to the Frontier Brain here, what you need to do quite a lot of battling. I say a lot because you're very likely to lose due to some random RNG just messing with you. On the other hand, just like in the Battle Tower, it's also a 21 win streak. At the Battle Arcade, you can take single or doubles. The game board is activated before every match, and depending on what comes up in the game board, an event takes place. Some events are good for the challenger, while others won't be. The objective is to keep a winning streak alive as long as possible. During your challenge, any items held by Pokemon are kept in storage. If you win 7 in a row, you get battle points, and if you want to interrupt, save your game. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to start entering some battles. Let's see what they're like. Oh, just a bit of a note, the screen's not supposed to be dark like this, even though that is a cool looking effect. Or at least I don't think it's supposed to be dark. And the screenshots I showed them all lit up. I like those tiger drums though. Welcome to the Battle Arcade. First I'll hold on to any items held by your Pokemon. Game number 1. Without further ado, let's activate the game board. How do you stop this thing? I guess you're pressing the button. Alright. This is our current event. What did I stop on? This match will... You suck! At least half my team is immune to this. I mean, starting the game poisoned, that's not fun at all. Then again, neither is starting with the Sandstorm, if you don't have anything that's at least ground, rock, or steel. You know what? Rock Slide. I'm really glad I have Sandstorm because The extra special defense is really nice, although Remoraid's not exactly powerful. Yeah, this battle's in the bag. Squirtle! My squirt bottle is probably stronger than your Squirtle. Yeah, as cool as Pikachu is, he just can't stand up to Earthquake. Usually. Yeah, that's him getting killed by it's actually rather high. I believe in Gen 6 he got a stat boost to his defense. Very much needed, but that's only because people actually have a legitimate reason to use Pikachu as a main attacker. And that would be due to the light ball. Oh, thanks for the random heal. Next up is game number 2. Game number 2, come on. Without further ado, let's activate the game book. I have no idea what that is, but I decided to stop on that. Here's our current event. Here you go. Herbert's Pokemon. Okay, so this game just really likes to dick you over if you're not careful. The most natural trainer is, oh, why hide it? None other than me. So yeah, as you can probably guess, this RNG is probably going to mess with your heart and soul so much. I mean, you could get weather effects, Pokemon could be hindered by stuff, theirs could be hindered by stuff, you could get items, your stats could be lowered or raised or lowered. You can move your selections down a place if you really want to, you can get a berry, your opponent gets a berry, same with hold items. Your level could even be raised or lowered, same with your health. Things like Trick Room can come into effect as well, and you can sometimes just earn 1 battle point. Also, you can probably get other Roulette effects as well. In the meantime, that's about all there is to this place, really. I'm going to meet you at the Frontier Brain here if I can. I'll see you in a bit. In the last battle, the enemy started with a lack of HP. He lost about a fifth of their starting HP, which is pretty powerful. The arcade stars. No ifs or buts, you ready? Let's do this. Now, since the board's moving a lot slower, I have a much better chance of getting a really powerful event. Now let's see if I can't screw her over. Dahlia, no need to worry. No chance to let chance do what it does. Like surprises from the game board, life goes through twists and turns. No need to worry, things will go as they will. But enough of that, I know one thing for certain, you arrived here not merely because you were lucky. Well, let's not waste time, I want you to test your skills for yourself. I want her to start off burned, that'll really mess her up. If you're not sure how burn works, in addition to power, or being cut, in addition to taking damage every turn, but their physical attack stat is cut in half. So preventing Pokemon like, say, Medicham from using their full potential, that's just amazing. Dusknoir, I believe, is also a physical attacker as well, so not giving him a chance to actually do anything to me is really great. They might have Facade or Guts or whatever, but, well, not these Pokemon anyways. seriously, Red has been... I don't think Red has fainted once since I started this. He's just swept through everything. However, now that I'm burned, I'm no longer going to be doing anywhere near as much damage as I was before, so that kind of sucks. On the other hand, though, I've only been burned one turn. Maybe I can get a... Oh. I was going to say maybe I can get off on my ancient power, but I'm going to try to Rock Slide. If I can flinch her, this will be even so much better. Drain Punch. That would have been so much worse if she wasn't already burned. All my Pokemon are somewhat susceptible to this, so I'm going to just let Red fight the rest of this. He's going to eventually faint, but if I can get a flinch or two, I might actually kill Ludicolo. Until then, may as well whittle them down as much as possible before he faints. Ludicolo is in the yellow HP, so that's definitely really great. You know, T1000 is probably the least likely to get screwed over by Ludicolo. Oh yeah, if I threw out Zera, this thing would have gotten real bad. So super effective burnt or not, and heavily resisting, that would have hurt. All I can do now is rely on Stab Psychic. But so far, this has been so far the most lenient of the Frontier Brains I've fought so far. Then again, my team just flat out countered hers for the most part. And that burn. Something tells me I probably wouldn't be doing anywhere near as well if she wasn't burned. Because that Ludicolo, it would sweep my Zera, and it sure definitely took out Tyranitar. Oh, it's going to hurt so much. Reversal's got like 200 power at that bit. Well, it's kind of cut in half thanks to burn. Under normal circumstances, that would have really hurt. But you were pretty much doomed to death once that burn was there. How fabulous of you. Your little Pokemon shone through, and in turn, your Pokemon believed in you. That's why you handled everything splendidly. I really do kind of like this place. Frontier is amazing. There's only 2 more facilities left. So I think we'll meet you there next time. Off to the left is the what's it called? Battle Castle. I am not looking forward to that one.